I'm married with 4 kids. My oldest is 10, and then
Wow, 4 under 10.
Yes, my daughter's the oldest, and then I have a 7-year-old boy and twin 5-year-old boys. So I'm busy.
They keep you hopping.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah. So, how did you find LadyBoss?
I've always kind of seen Kaelin pop up on the internet and on Facebook. So I've always kind of seen her, and finally I decided to take the plunge this last January. So.
Okay. And so, before you started with LadyBoss, what were your biggest struggles? Did you feel like was holding you back?
So I didn't know how to eat right. I tried a bunch of different things, but some people would say carbs are bad for you, or you can only eat greens, you can't eat meats, you can't. So I didn't know what I could eat and what I couldn't eat. And then I didn't work out either, because going to the gym, for one, terrified me because I didn't know what I was doing.
Pretty common, I think.
Yeah. So I really I tried my best on eating, and working out I didn't do.
Okay. And did you feel like was there a time issue too with the kids? That's
Yeah.
You got a lot on your plate with
Yep.
that, so.
It wasn't until this year that now they're all in school full time, but otherwise it made it really hard to find time to do workouts or even meal prep.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's the thing, meal prep, I think, is so intimidating for a lot of people, but I think once you figure out how to do it, it just makes your life so much easier.
Yes.
So, what was the moment that everything changed for you? What was your tipping point?
I joined the 28-day live challenge right away, so I was in squad 5. And I learned why I wanted to lose the weight instead of just trying to be skinnier or fit into pants that I wore in high school. I realized that I wanted to get healthy for my children. My dad died young, in his 40s, from heart problems. And so I didn't want to leave my children with that.
Okay, and so that was your desire. That was kind of what pushed you externally to want to make a change. But what about internally? What internally was sort of driving you to make a change?
What do you mean by that?
Well, like some people have, like you were saying, you were thinking about your health and everything, but were there sort of things inside your mind that you were thinking that pushed you to try to do things, or was it mostly just you wanted to be more healthy?
I really wanted to be healthy, and I wanted to play with my kids. So there was things that I wanted to do that I really couldn't do, and I felt like I was really lazy at the time. I wasn't going outside to play with my children, and it broke my heart, because I would be sitting watching my husband have all the fun, and I would be sitting on the porch, and then I would just walk inside because I couldn't stand to see him be able to do that. I couldn't do that.
So what did you start doing? What actions did you take to start making your changes happen?
So, it was a 28-day challenge, and I realized, I started learning how to eat and what foods I could and could not have. And I started working out for the first time in my life. I started working out on a regular basis, and it was just the at-home workouts at first, using the trainer. And then eventually I decided to join a gym and have been working out there as well.
So that was really the big thing. All right, so after you're starting your journey, what conflicts did you encounter?
As my mental state. So I still struggle on a daily basis with that, and sometimes it holds me back from eating right and everything else. I struggle with depression, and what really drives me to try and do better is my sister passed away June 28th, and it was by suicide. And I did not want to end up like that, and so I fight every day to keep my mental state in check and being with the LadyBoss community is what has helped me with that.
And do you feel like there were things that where you failed, where you tried but it just didn't work, and then how did you overcome that?
I think my eating. I feel sometimes that I fail, but I look back at all the girls in the community and see what they're posting and about recipes and everything else, and then I go, oh, I have the trainer app. So I go back on that, and it reminds me that I can eat healthy. I can do this. I'm not alone.
What goals have you achieved as a LadyBoss, and what tools helped you get there?
I have lost over 30 pounds being with LadyBoss, but I have put on a lot of muscle, and I don't think I've ever really had the muscle before, and it's by using the LadyBoss Trainer app, the at-home workouts, and then finally feeling confident to join a gym.
Okay. And what do you think other women who are like you need to hear? What would help motivate them to join LadyBoss?
Just the fact that you're not alone, that there's so many women within the community that either have went through it and overcome what you're feeling, or are going through the exact same thing right now with you. So you always have somebody to talk to and bounce ideas off of, and yeah.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about being a LadyBoss?
Oh, there are so many good things about being a LadyBoss. I think just the confidence I have gotten through being a LadyBoss, and I say the manifesto every day, and I've even posted it on, I printed it off and taped it on my daughter's bedroom mirror. So every day she reads the manifesto as well, because she was starting to have some of the same issues. She was starting to feel down and everything else. So I made her do that. She's 10 years old. So just to have her read that and yell it and scream it and everything else, especially when she's having a bad day from school, somebody says something to her, I make her go back to the LadyBoss manifesto. So
why do you think other women should become LadyBosses?
There's so many reasons why somebody should become a LadyBoss. You don't even have to have self-doubt about yourself. You don't need to necessarily lose weight or anything like that. If you just want to be healthier and want a community of sisters, that you become so close with so many people. There's so many different reasons why somebody should become a LadyBoss.
And what was your favorite part about being in the 28-day challenge?
I came out of my shell. I am very shy and laid back, but when I did that 28-day challenge, it was like something clicked inside of me. I cried within the first week, and I realized what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be. So I really came out of my shell and started talking to all the ladies within the 28-day challenge group that I was in. And I was posting on there every single day. I was doing lives, and it just really transformed me.
That's great. Anything else you want to tell us about being a LadyBoss?
That it's amazing.